Hey guys, it's Jess. Welcome back to my channel. I have a plan with me to share with you all. I know it's been a minute, but I've actually, if you don't know, moved from Austin, Texas back to New York City, so I couldn't get to any of my planner things, and when they finally did arrive, there was nowhere to put them just yet, and then I had to reorganize everything and set up all my filming stuff. So yeah, we're doing a little bit of a rewind plan with me, although I guess technically for you guys, all my plan with me's are rewinds, so it's like I'm just playing catch up with my plan with me's. But anyway, this week I decided to use a kit from Planning World. It's this gorgeous foiled kit all about travel, which has literally no significance to this week at all because I was not traveling. This is actually my first full week back in New York, and I pretty much just, well, I didn't stay home the whole time, but like I was just like waiting for my stuff to get here, like my pot to get here, all my things. I was like itching to unpack, and then after a while I was just itching to play with my stickers. But I like didn't really know when I would have a chance to use this kit, and I have like done the farthest thing from going to the beach all summer, so I was like, I really feel like it's wrong to use a beach kit, although this kit doesn't make sense and a beach kit would have at least made summer sense. But anyway, it was just really cute, and I wanted to use it because I love the little speckled, like, glitter headers, the foiled headers. They're so pretty. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put down the glitter headers. The full box is the bottom washi along with some of the Simply Gilded bow washi in that pink. Date headers from the kit and date dots from Rose Color Days because there wasn't that much deco, so I wanted to jazz up the top a little bit more. I'm going to put that, then Clever Gal Crafts page flags to cover up the flags up at the top, and then I will be right back. Moving on to the sidebar, I placed that full box with the girl on the Vespa and the map to cover up the quote box. I thought she was really cute over there. And then I grabbed two of these really pretty habit trackers that come with the kit, which worked out really well for this week because as I was like putting them down, I'm like, I really don't want to check them off. Plus, I don't remember if I actually took my vitamins or washed my face, just because for some reason when I'm not like in my own bathroom setting, I am less likely to want to wash my face. It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, so it worked out because all the Monday through Sundays were foiled and I didn't have to check them off. I could just leave them to look like their beautiful selves, and there weren't any icons in the kit that matched well, so I just left it by itself, and that little foiled bow at the top is the little decoration I am okay with, so I left it like that. Then for the rest of the sidebar, I just had a massive to-do list, which is going to be a running theme for this week and for next week, and then the week after that, I am pretty sure. So I grabbed a piece of thick washi and then a yellow to-do header, and then just grabbed two of the checklists with the bows for checklists, and stacked two of them on top of each other, which again worked out because I did end up doing everything on my to-do list, but I didn't have to check them off, so the foil bows were okay by me. And then for that little bit of space at the, oh wait, there wasn't a little bit of space. Okay, it just all fit perfectly. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and fill out the sidebar. Any pens or tools I use in this video are linked down in the description below. So if I don't mention it, you guys can go ahead and check that out down there, as well as any stickers if I forget to mention where it's from. Everything is listed down below. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and fill this out, and then we can start day by day. Moving on to Monday, the first thing I wanted to put down was that I slept in using this cute little fox and cactus girl with her disheveled curly hair, which is just basically me 24/7. And my flight didn't get in until 1 a.m. I wasn't home till like 2, and I probably didn't fall asleep until like 3. So sleeping in was very much needed. Then after that, I used a Mandy Dreams glitter film slate to mark that I published a TN flip through. I wrote Plan With Me, and I'm like debating going back and like whiting it out, but I did not publish. Did I publish a Plan With Me? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, no, I did not publish No Plan With Me. It was a TN flip through. I think I just got so used to writing publish Plan With Me. I'm pretty sure that wasn't a plan with me, was it? That was not a plan with me. No, that wasn't a plan with me. I was just making sure. Sorry, I was like flipping through it and I'm like, I'm pretty sure, but my weeks are all messed up. So I could have very well published a plan with me, but that didn't happen. So after marking the TN flip through. I used a Coffee Monsters Co. bill emojis. I used 2 of them, one with the cell phone and one holding just a bill and a stack of money to mark 2 of my bills that were due that day. Bills are something I will not miss. I do have a few now, but luckily I am living rent-free with my familia, so that's really nice, and just marking in these last few bills is going to be great. But yeah, so I had AT&T due, and I had my electric due. So for the rest of Monday, like I said, I didn't have any of my things, just what I packed with me, which wasn't a lot, but I did buy a book when Andrea and I went to a Japanese bookstore in Austin. There is apparently one in New York as well. But we picked up a bunch of pens, and I did see a book called The Siren, which is like mermaids, and you guys know me, I love my mermaids, but it's from the same author who did the Selection series, which is basically like the Royal Bachelorette, Bachelor thing. It's really interesting if you like The Bachelor or Bachelorette, stuff like that. It's a really interesting series, but I just saw it and it had to do with mermaids, so I was like, I want to read it. So I read most of it for all of Monday. So I used these gorgeous half boxes that come in the kit. Sorry, I'm like skipping over my words. And they have a really beautiful foiled border around them. And luckily I got to use a ton of these this week. They're just so pretty. I'm glad I got to use most of them. And then I grabbed a Whimsical Cat Studio girl reading a book with a flower crown to mark that chunk of time. Then after that, I grabbed a quarter box sized, I grabbed a quarter box. Why am I like so rusty at this today? I grabbed a quarter box and then a Rose Color Days Harry Potter sheet that we collabed on it together. I grabbed the Harry Potter glasses with the scar to mark that I commissioned a Hogwarts portrait. I was like scrolling through Instagram, and some of the Disney and Harry Potter people I follow, I saw that they got this portrait and the guy was offering it at a discount for the month of July. So I was like, I want it. It was either going to be that or I get another one from Etsy, but I liked this one much, much more because it looks like it's drawn in pencil. He said it was going to be 2 weeks, and it's been longer than 2 weeks, but I think I'm going to give this guy a month just because it looks like it's very detailed, and I'm sure he has like a lot. That's no excuse. I just don't want to be like that annoying just yet. I'm not in the mood to be annoying just yet. But mark my words, if it gets to a month, I will be that annoying. So yeah, there's that. And then the last thing I wanted to mark for a Monday was some happy mail from Nicolette Amour Designs, which was a Hufflepuff TN kit, which is massive. I still haven't unpacked any of it because I think I am going to do a haul for you guys. I'm pretty sure she still has all the house TNs like still up in her shop, so it won't be like I post the haul and like you guys can't get your hands on it, because I think you still can. And so yeah, I used a Wonton a Million little envelope with a heart to mark that. Then moving on to Tuesday. Oh, also I added a little droplet of blood, because TMI, that's from Once More With Love. But your girl got her period. It's just what happens. So on Tuesday, it was Harry Potter's birthday, and I wasn't going to mark like Harry Potter's birthday just because I've never done it before. But I decided, since I have a lot of Harry Potter digital art up in my shop, why not have a sale on it? So this is my first sale ever, and it actually like went really, really well. So anyone who like bought that day, thanks so much. I mean, anyone who buys from me any day, thanks so much. You're supporting a broke girl now, so thanks. I used a quarter box from the kit, and then the sticker of the Kittenish Girl Hufflepuff Jess that Jess from Kittenish Girl drew for me. There needs to be a more concise way to say that, but I digress. So I used that to mark my Happy Birthday Harry sale. So I kind of like killed 2 birds with 1 stone there. I had a sale and I got to mark Harry Potter's birthday, and it kind of having makes sense. So yeah, on Tuesday I met up with my friend Mike, and we went on a bike ride in the boardwalk. So this was my like kind of gone to the beach but didn't go to the beach, because I didn't actually go swimming in the ocean, but I did stick my feet in the dirty, dirty New York water, and we found a floating condom, which was, you know, just casually what you do. At least it wasn't like a needle in the sand, because that's another thing you'll find on the beaches here. Yeah, I want to go to like Cancun or just somewhere else tropical where all you see in the water is just sand and little fishies, even though I don't like the little fishies. I just want to go to the beach so bad, or even a pool. I will settle for a pool at this point. But yeah, I used a sticker from Whimsical Cat Studio of the girl riding her bike to mark the bike ride. Then we got some ice cream, some soft serve. So good. I got myself a twisty cone, the chocolate and vanilla. Swirl, swirl. Yeah, so I used a Once More With Love munchkin to mark that. And then we did go to Shake Shack, so I used another munchkin eating a hamburger for that. Tuesday was just jam-packed with activities because after Shake Shack, we went to Dave & Buster's to play games, and I don't really have like an arcade sort of sticker, any kind of like character or icon sticker, so if anyone has like characters in their shop, make like arcade ones because that'd be really great. But I did have these glam planner teeny weeny bobini stickers, and they're from the actually like the Vegas sheet, so I figured it was kind of like playing games, so I used that to mark Dave & Buster's. And then the whole day I had a really intense headache, and I thought it was just because I was stressed from everything, but no, turns out I forgot to drink coffee and had the most excruciating migraine. Not as bad as the first time I mentioned having caffeine withdrawals, but this one was like top second. So I used a really frustrated munchkin to mark my caffeine withdrawals because that is a notable thing to put in a planner faux show. So then after I got back from that day of activities, me and my sister just hung out. I don't remember what we did, but apparently we hang out and I needed to mark it, so I used these frolicking munchkins to mark that. And then the last thing I did pretty much like all evening and then all night long was play Sims 4, which I didn't really, I played a lot of these like last two like plan with me's that you're gonna watch, and I haven't gotten to play since. I think it's because my sim had twins and I was not about that life because I have Parenthood installed, and it's so much worse to play with toddlers when you have Parenthood installed because every little baby and toddler is so annoying. I was about to curse up a storm there and I just stopped myself, so good self-control on you, Jess. But yeah, played Sims 4 and I used a scribbler to mark that. Sorry for all my tangents. I'm gonna apologize even though it's probably gonna happen again, so I guess my apology means absolutely nothing. But moving on to Wednesday. Wednesday was rent was due for the very last time, and they charged us not only for our prorated amount that Ryan was staying in the apartment till like August 9th, but also for another month worth of rent. So that was like another fun thing. I kept calling Ryan, I kept calling the office. I was being super annoying, but it's like I ain't about to pay like 1.5 months worth of rent, and I'm not even living there for half the month's worth of rent. So I was like furious. I was enraged. But I used a house icon from the kit to mark that. Then I grabbed the Coffee Monsters Co. Harry Potter like movie sort of little things quarter boxes because I did finally watch Order of the Phoenix because I did finish the book quite some time ago. I did watch, I just said that, oh my god. Okay, I watched Order of the Phoenix, so I marked that, and then in between the Rent and Order of the Phoenix, I was working on mood boards for Andrea, so I used a half box along with a Fox and Cactus pastel haired girl on the computer to mark that. And then after all of that, I grabbed a car icon to mark that my car was like, well, it was finally, it arrived in New York City. Like a transportation company grabbed it from Austin and then they drove it all the way here, which is hilarious that my car got here way faster than my pod did. I figured the car would take much, much longer, but no, it was there within like 5 days of us handing over the car, which was fabulous. But I had nowhere to go. Well, I did have places to go, but I think my mom was using my car as like a parking placeholder because in my community there's just absolutely no parking because every person who lives in this community, even toddlers, have a car and take up all the parking. But yes, so happy my car was here and I didn't get to drive it. But after that, I had 3 things that I wanted to mark, and I'm pretty sure I marked them out of order, like from the bottom up, because I did want to put in a draw flag, because I did end up working on like activity scripts, which are released, by the way. So if you've been waiting for digitals of my handwriting and some activities, I will have that linked down below. My shop will be linked down below, and don't forget to use 10% off. Code LAUGH. Anyway, that was my pitch right there. So the things I needed to mark was that I got my, no I didn't get mine, that Hot Topic released their like Harry Potter collection. I'm pretty sure they had a bunch of stuff, but they released new things, and then Andre let me know about it, and everything was so stinking cute, and then also 30% off, so I was like, I still have a little bit of money, let me treat myself. So I used a Fox and Pip Yellow Wizard Girl to mark that, like, that it released and that I also placed an order. And then after that, I used a Clever Gal Crafts page flag from the Millie sheet along with a draw script that Andrea made for me to mark that I worked on the activity scripts. And then the KPL Plans Big Brother stickers didn't really go like well at all with this kit, so I just decided to use the TV little things, which were cute because they were foiled, so I didn't mind that, to mark Big Brother. So that was Wednesday. Moving on to the second half of the week, on Thursday, I slept in again, but for some reason I have my computer stickers out, so we're marking something else. Oh, I think it's because I wanted to put in a half box, but I wasn't sure how it was going to fit. So the first thing I marked was that I wanted to send files to Andrea, so I used a Happy Diet little laptop and mouse sticker to mark that, and then above that I placed a yellow half box. And then I think above that, I grabbed a piece of washi and a Coffee Monsters Co. Sleep In script sticker with the pillow to mark that I slept in. And then in the half box, sorry, this is so confusing. In the half box, I used a paper Princess Plans blonde girl with shopping bags, and then a Coffee Monsters Co. like emoji face that's kind of like laughing. I'm pretty sure I wanted to use Amaro from Paper and Milk, but I completely forgot. When I was like putting all the stickers together, because I had that idea about 2 weeks ago. So yeah, I used a Coffee Monsters Co. like laughing emoji head to mark going to the mall with my sister, and then they opened up like the Dragon's Breath like kiosk. They have that, I feel like they had that in Austin as well, but it's basically those like puffy balls, like they had Cheetos and they had cereal ones that they like soak in, nitrogen, and then like when you put it in your mouth, like just cold air comes out. It was really, really funny. Me and her were feeling kind of like silly and whimsical, so we were like, let's just do it. Like if you're gonna do it, I don't recommend it because I heard it's like super duper unhealthy for you. But if you're gonna do it and they have the cheese ball version, do that because it tastes way better than the cereal. Like the nitrogen, or like, what is it called? Is it nitrogen? Yeah, it has like no effect on flavor, so you're just basically eating cheese balls, and it's way better than the cereal balls that did not taste so great. So yeah, that was the first half of my day, and then moving on to the bottom half, I used an icon with a laptop to what did I do? To mark replying to YouTube comments on my TN flip through, and then my sister really wanted guacamole, so I used a little chef scribbler to mark that, and then for the rest of the day, I just worked on my orders that I got from the Happy Birthday Harry sale, which was a lot of personalized Hogwarts letters, which are so fun for me to do, and I used a Paper and Milk iPad and Apple Pencil sticker to mark that. And then the last thing I added for Thursday was just another little thing of the TV little thing to mark Big Brother. Lost my train of thought there for a second. The air conditioner in my house is on full blast, and yet still my tummy rolls are sweating, and I don't know why. Is it because of talking? I'm not exactly sure. Anyway, moving on to Friday, I worked from the bottom up on this day because I usually do that whenever I have to put in like that I drew for a long amount of time, just because the page flag along with the draw script is the only thing I ever am like, this needs to be on the left and then the draw needs to be on the right, so everything else kind of needs to go around it. So the first thing I marked at the bottom was that I got a station stickers package in the mail, and I used another one of the Wonton in a Million little envelopes with the heart seal, and then I grabbed another one of the Clever Gal Crafts page flags along with the draw script to mark that I finished up a lot of my activity scripts. Then we ordered Chinese takeout for dinner, so I used a little wonton with a takeout box, which is absolutely so perfect. I didn't even know I had this sticker, but when I found it, I was just so thrilled. I also reorganized the way I store my character stickers, which is amazing. Andrea figured it out. Well, Andrea is the one I know who figured it out, so when she showed it to me, I was like, I need to do it. Plus, it's in a really sparkly binder, so I'm just living for it. I'll do a video on it when I get the chance. I'm just going to add it to my list of videos that I need to do. But yeah, so characters organized by activity rather than shop is so much better. I'm so excited to use up a lot of the stickers that I never grabbed because I forget I have them. So yeah, I guess before the takeout, I marked listening to podcasts on my way home from the dentist's office, because I did go to the dentist this day. This actually happened like before the giant half box activity, but it didn't fit, so I just put it in afterwards. And I used an emoji listening to music to mark listening to podcasts. So above that, I placed another one of the patterned foiled half boxes with an emoji cleaning to mark that me and my dad repainted my glitter wall because it needed a second coat, guys. Let's be real. As many coats as possible, but we repainted it, and then we went ahead and just cleaned up my room. We like removed all like the masking, the painter's tape, and like all the stuff on my floor, and vacuumed and stuff. It was so nice. My room was coming together. I was like super excited to move in, but I'm still not sleeping in my bedroom as I am recording this voiceover, so I don't know what load of good that did to clean my room. But yeah, so above that, I wanted to mark my dentist appointment. I had 3 cavities filled, in case you were curious. It was a grand old time, and I got caught in a downpour, which I was fine with because on the way to the dentist, I was sweating and it was disgusting. So to mark that, I used a quarter box along with a dentist like teeth smiling munchkin. It's very, very cute. And then above that, I marked what was my last payday from ScribblePrintsCo. So I used the $ icon. I went back and forth on whether or not I wanted to use it because it didn't fit perfectly in that little space, but I was like, fiac it, let me use as many foiled stickers from this kit as I can. So I used that to mark my last payday. Oh, I miss steady money. Oh, it was so good, but yeah. So now we can move on to Saturday. Saturday morning, I woke up kind of early-ish to get my listings up. I didn't set an alarm or anything, but I knew I needed to get my listings up, and I think I need to wake up a lot earlier from now on whenever I do have like listings that need to go up, because it takes me forever to do them. I don't know if it's just like a thing that takes long, but for me, it took a very long time, and there were like 60, how many were? There were 62 different scripts, and I just like underestimated the amount of time it would take me to upload all of them. So I used another of the Happy Dia laptop and mouse stickers to mark setting up my listings, and then I grabbed a quarter box along with another one of the paper and milk iPad and Apple Pencil stickers to mark that my activity scripts were released at 12 p.m. Then after all of that was said and done, my mom and I and my sister went to the mall. So whenever me and my mom hang out and we go out, the first place we go to is always Starbucks. So it's nice that now my Starbucks runs are accompanied by my mama, because she's cool and she loves coffee as much as I do. So I used a Moonlight Paper Co. Coffee sticker with the yellow label to mark a Starbucks run. And then after that, me and my mom went to JCPenney to look for curtains for my bedroom, and they're very, very pretty. Also, the thing that holds up the curtains is very, very me. There's like a giant jewel on the side of it. I am going to do a room tour once everything is set up, so anything I talk about now, you guys are going to see in full detail because I can never stop talking. But anyway, I used a paper and milk little shopping bag to mark the little trip to JCPenney. Then when I got home, I went ahead and cleaned up the room a little bit more. I vacuumed because there was like dust, painter's dust everywhere. I don't exactly know what that means, but I had to vacuum it up. Otherwise, it would like mix with the water when I mopped and then solidify, and it's just probably not a good thing. And then pretty much for the rest of the day, I got really excited and talking with my mom, and I started to plan our trip to London for next year. Like, we have dates picked out, we started looking at flights, and then I have like a whole list of activities to do, and a lot of you guys actually suggested some really good ones, so I'm so excited. Also, I found out that the West End is significantly more cheap than Broadway, which is crazy. So I have like my sights set to go see Les Mis on Broadway, because after watching the movie in full, I was like, I would like live and breathe to see this on the stage. Like, it probably is so good. But anyway, to mark planning London, I grabbed this is the last half box. There were 2 more. So I grabbed one of the half boxes, and then I grabbed the Once More With Love Travel London sheet, and I grabbed the munchkin next to Big Ben, and then this super duper cute munchkin with like a top hat, and then the Union Jack flag, and I just added them to the sides of the half box because I thought it was really cute. And then I wrote Plan London 2K19. The reason I always say like 2K19 and stuff like that is because I've watched too many Try Guy videos on BuzzFeed. They're no longer on BuzzFeed, they have their own separate channel now, but Keith, one of the Try Guys, did Chicken Watch, and they would always be like, 2K18, 2K17, like it was just really funny, and now it's just stuck in my head, so now I can't say 2019, I have to say 2K19, because it sounds more intense and much more cool. But yeah, so that was marking London, and above that I used an emoji to mark cleaning my bedroom, and then the last thing I wanted to mark on Sunday was that my Suey plushie from Wonton A Million came. I only got Steamy at the Wonton party, because I didn't think I needed both of them, but then watching Denise like travel with Suey and Steamy, I got really jealous, and I felt bad for my Steamy because she didn't have her bestie with her, so I went ahead and just like as soon as I got home, I ordered Suey, and I had these stickers from the Besties box, the Wonton Besties box, with a munchkin holding like photorealistic Suey and Steamy, and then I just grabbed a piece of washi and stuck one of those stickers to mark getting Suey in the mail, and it's just so cute. Like that little box is probably my favorite out of this whole spread, which, you know, is really weird, but I really like it. It's so cute. Last but not least, we have Sunday, which was relatively a boring day, so that's why I did play a lot of Sims 4 though, but I grabbed a half box to mark that I played Sims 4 for a very long time. Even on my like notes, I put where I put like Sunday, Sims 4, I put a little asterisk and I wrote half box, and I was like, damn, I played that much Sims that day. So I marked that up at the top because I think I woke up and just started playing. Then after that, I had an appointment for laser hair removal, and guys, I sobbed like the entire time she was like lasering at my hair. I was crying because apparently the numbing cream that my mom is supposed to like apply to my armpits like before we go, hers doesn't work, and so I've been getting lasered without any kind of numbing, and I was just sobbing and could not move my arm, and I felt like such a baby. Like I'm 25 years old and just like sobbing, but the woman was very, very nice to me because usually I just laugh with how much it hurts, but it hurt that bad that I cried, and I never wanted to go back. But then the lady hooked my mom up with like actual numbing cream, so hopefully I get to go back. I mean, I get to go back. Hopefully I will go back because apparently I need 3 more sessions, and then all the hair just magically disappears, which I'm still skeptical about. But I go anyway because my mom and this girl have an agreement, and it's free. Like she's legit, but like my mom is the nurse to her mom, and like it's like that whole kind of thing. Just like, you know, Russian people helping out other Russian people. So to mark that, I used an emoji with like super hairy legs. It's a tiny emoji, so you can't really see, but that's how I marked it. And then after that, me and my mom went to the grocery store, and I used another emoji with grocery bags to mark that. And then the last thing for the day is I put down the Big Brother sticker, but I didn't do much else except play more Sims 4 and put up the blinds, curtains, and my medicine cabinet in my room. Well, my dad did all that, but I'm marking it anyway. And so I was like, I don't know how to mark this, and I was like, oh wait, I've never put a half box sideways, and it takes up way more room, and it's basically the same activity. So I turned the half box on its side. Genius. I've seen Andre do this a bunch of times, and I've never had like a reason to do it. But it's super cute, and then I used a little like handyman munchkin off to the side to mark all of that. And here you have the week in full with the mandatory Viv Wiggle a few seconds before, if any kit deserves it. It is this one because it is just full of little foil sprinkles everywhere, and I'm really obsessed with the like accent of foil around the half boxes and quarter boxes. It's so stinking booful. I love it. I really like how this week turned out. I love the pastel colors. It's giving me Kiki Paper Princess Plans vibes, and I'm just living and breathing for it. I know this kit really didn't have much to do with the week, but I think that's okay. I mean, it's like a travel planning sort of kit. Like this girl didn't go on vacation yet. She's planning for it, and I was planning my trip to London, which, like I said before, is how I justified being okay with using this kit. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. Thank you for being so patient as I moved. I am super excited to get back into the swing of things, and a lot more exciting videos are coming. So yeah, again, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in a couple of days for the next plan with me. Bye!